When is the perfect time to do an IRRRL? My name is Debbie Haverny. I'm a licensed mortgage loan originator in the state of South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, and Virginia. I get this question a lot from my veteran clients. When is a good time to refinance? The VA has a IRRRL loan, which is a interest rate reduction refinance loan, which is one of the easiest, cleanest, most simplest ways to refinance into a cheaper interest rate. So basically, the IRRRL has no appraisal requirements, it has no income verification requirements, and it requires a limited credit pull. They call it a mortgage credit pull. So they basically want to make sure that you've been paying your mortgage on time and there's nothing behind with that. It has escrows. So you have to consider reestablishing those escrows with the new mortgage that you're going to be refinancing to. So you'll have to reestablish those escrows, but you also get a refund from the current escrow. So if you look at your mortgage statement, you should see a line on there that says escrow balance, and that will get refunded to you once the refinance takes place. And you'll reestablish those escrows at closing. So you're typically looking for at closing, you're going to pay for your title fees, whether that's an attorney or a title company. You're going to also pay your homeowner's insurance. Usually it's a prepayment of 1 year plus 3 months escrows, and then property taxes for a few months, depending on what time of year that you close. That's pretty much it for your closing costs on an IRRRL. Now, remember, when you close on a loan, you typically get to skip 1 month payment. So let's say you closed on your IRRRL in November. Well, you don't have to pay the first month, which would be December's mortgage payment. Your first payment would be in January. So that's something to talk to your mortgage loan officer about as well. Sometimes, depending on when you close, you can kind of work the system where you're closing and you're saving on 2 months payments as well. That would be, for example, if you're able to close within the first 10 days of a month, you could skip basically 2 months of payment. So Debbie Haverny with Mission One Mortgage, feel free to reach out and I'll be happy to answer any questions I can for you.